back to another video. Where are we, Rhys?
Today we're in India.
Exciting. Rhys has high hopes for India.
Very high hopes. What are we doing, Megan?
We are actually going on a group tour around Rajasthan area. And we've been here for 2 days now. Just in this little hotel here. But yeah, now we're joining a G Adventures 15-day group tour.
So exciting. Today is going to be a day in Delhi, then tomorrow we move.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly show you the hotel we've been staying in. We've currently been staying in Delhi for a hotel that was £15 a night. When we checked the reviews, it was awful and we panicked. But I would still, this hotel's near the airport, I would still recommend this hotel. So I'm going to show it to you and recommend it so that if you see the reviews and panic, you don't need to. Because
it's fine. Lots
of the hotels in India are AI images, so it's quite difficult to pick one. So this is the Olivia Hotel, and it's nothing special. Like, look, that's the street it's on. It's not the best street, but it's fine. You come in the door, you got a nice little bed, got a nice little area, and then there's also a little bathroom through here. So if you panic and think, where can I stay? Oh, my toothbrush head. If you panic and think, where can I stay in Delhi airport? This place is fine.
Very cheap.
Very cheap as well. What are we doing when we get on this tour? What's the plan for today?
Plan for today, go to the hotel, put our bags away, relax, see what's going on. Then we are meeting everyone up. We're not sure how many people there will be, but we're going for a tour of a local market. And yeah, that's going to be tonight. And then tomorrow we go for like a 5-6 hour drive to Mandawa and visit there.
Let's see how it goes. We've arrived at the hotel we're staying in for the first night of the tour. It's called Rockwell Plaza by Tribo, which is a chain, we think. Well, yeah, it's a chain. So quick tour. It's very similar to the last one. There's, focus. There's the bed, but it's a little bit nicer because the floor is clean. The view is a little bit nicer.
Semi-balcony.
Yeah, slight thing there. And then there's a table and things, and then there's the loo. So yeah, a little bit nicer. Fridge as well.
Kettle. Well, I mean, my goodness.
So where are we going now?
We're now going over to Connaught Place, which is part of like the main city of Delhi. Have a look around there, see what there is there, probably get some lunch or something like that, and then back here for 6 o'clock because that is when we are meeting everyone else.
There's 7 people on our tour. We saw a list of the names, so let's go. So we've come to Connaught Place and we haven't actually seen it yet. It's been quite interesting. Basically everybody just tries to take you on a guided tour. So I think they're all on commission from different shops. So we've taken a million different tours now because they're quite difficult to say no. But we're now actually going to head to Connaught Place and hopefully see it. We have been back at the hotel now for a couple of hours, just kind of chilling before we meet everybody. We're gonna meet, because we're on a group tour, we're meeting everybody at 6 p.m, which is in about 20 minutes. And we don't usually do group tours. I've done a few, but Rhys has never done one before. This is his first time. And I think it's just today, going to that place, the Connaught Place, very much showed why we're doing a tour in India, because we walked around and just every single person was stopping us and trying to take us on a tour somewhere, and then would just drag us off somewhere, and then we'd have to go back to where we actually wanted to be. And then loads of people just wanted money or commission, and then when you're driving around there's loads of people like trying to get in the window of the car. So it's definitely, like, we've been a lot of places, but this has definitely been the most kind of different and the place where they most hound you and you feel a bit as a tourist because they're hounding you all the time. Which, I mean, 3 of the people that gave us guided tours were lovely, and they were also just chatting to us, and 2 of them didn't ask for any money, and 1 guy asked us to buy him rice. So it wasn't a major issue, but it's just sometimes you just want that, I don't know, it's just a place where we think for the first time at least, whilst you get your bearings, probably best to be on some kind of tour or something, which pretty much everyone we've spoke to has said as well. So it'll be interesting to see. We're very excited to meet the people. Okay, it's day 2 of the trip. What are we doing right now?
We are getting ready to leave. It's 6:25 in the morning. We're leaving in about 2 minutes or so.
We've got a 7-hour drive to Mandawa. After an 8-hour bus journey, we have arrived in Mandawa, and we are staying in the Mandawa Heritage Hotel. It's a heliva. Is that the right word?
Why does Megan do these intros when she has no clue what she's talking about? Give it to me, woman. Welcome everybody to the Mandawa Haveli. This is in Mandawa. It is a beautiful ancient heritage property. This is on old spice route and where traders were, and this is I think it's over 400, 500 years old, this property, and we're staying in a suite. It is astonishing. All of the artwork, all of the walls are decorated with frescoes. The outside courtyard is amazing. And after 8 hours, I think it's worth it. Let's show you around.
Welcome to the Mandawa Haveli. incredible. It even has like this little library games area. There's so many places to eat. We're gonna have a buffet here tonight. It is just so magical. I love this hotel. It is so different from anywhere we've ever stayed. And I think it's been years since we stayed somewhere like this.
Cappadocia last time.
Cappadocia was the last time we stayed somewhere like heritage kind of vibes. So it's so incredible. Pretty much the coolest hotel we've ever stayed in. Now we're gonna go explore on a walking tour of the local area.
It's more than enough to let the light in. The way you're making me feel, it's divine. It's enough to let it flow, let it be. 'Cause you're everything that I crave in this life. 'Cause we're everything we can't find in another life. Take my hand and my promises, they're yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you. Keep my heart, and my honor is yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you for the rest of my life. My life, for the rest of my life. You're in my sight, in my mind, in the quiet and the upfront out loud, in the calm, in my spirit and the storm. 'Cause you're everything that I crave in this life. 'Cause we're everything we can't find in another life. Take my hand and my promises, they're yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you. Keep my heart, and my honor is yours to be held, and I want you. I only want you for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. For the rest of my life.
So we had a lovely walking tour around Mandawa. Why are you doing the piece?
2 hours.
It was 2 hours long, and we saw lots of different havelis.
No.
Did we not?
Havelis.
Oh, we saw lots of different havelis, and the tour guide was not our usual G Adventures tour guide. It was a local, so that was interesting and fun to learn the local knowledge.
Share some.
The bathroom's making weird noises.
That's the same next door.
And now we are going to go for dinner in this haveli, which is supposedly a buffet for £7 each. So should be nice, should be good. I'm starving.
And different areas have different traditional dance forms.
Bravo!
So how was the evening? What did we get up to?
After the tour, we came back here. We had a little relax for about an hour max. Then we went outside. There was a fire going, which was lovely. We sat around the campfire, had a little chat with everybody. Went for a buffet dinner. Delicious. What do they have?
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free roti. Oh, they had some curried aubergines, some lentils, so a dal, some rice, and some cumin potatoes and things, and a really spicy, delicious soup to start. And for dessert, I think it was like kulfi.
Yeah.
But with
vermicelli,
and I think there were some wheat noodles as well, so Megan couldn't have it, but it was delicious. And then we watched a traditional Rajasthan puppet show, which was really, really fun, really funny, really nice guys. And we just finished off there. I think that's about it.
Yeah, then we just sat by the fire with everyone chatting about what's to come. But yeah, then we
sounds great.
Have come to bed in this glorious room, and we're gonna go to sleep. And we get a bit of a lie-in in the morning.
Yeah.
This morning we had to be out by 6:30.
Tomorrow
we don't have to be out till 8:30,
Oh,
and we think
yeah.
we're gonna skip breakfast.
Yeah.
Because
We never normally have breakfast anyway. Also, breakfast, nothing against Indian breakfast, but I don't normally want like something massively curried for breakfast.
But breakfast this morning was delicious. We stopped in a restaurant.
It's like a rice pancake thing.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Really nice.
But I'm sure there will be other options, but we're just not big breakfast people anyway, so we're going to skip it.
And then we got a 7-hour drive, so we'll see you in the morning.
Goodbye.
Bye. Also, if you're wondering why are you sitting by a fire, why are you wearing a fleece? We're here in February now, and it's actually a bit cold. It takes a while to heat up in the morning. I'd say it gets warm about 11, and then it gets cold quite quick.
14 degrees and we're cold.
Yeah, and also it's usually, so far whilst we've been here, it's been like 25 degrees during the day, and 25 degrees in India is definitely colder than 25 degrees at home in the UK. So it's, that's why we've been quite covered up, and it's great for my cold, if you haven't heard it. We have come to a caravan. What did they just do?
Got interviewed.
They interviewed about what we thought about the camels.
They asked if we had any at home, and we said only in the zoo.
Where are we now?
The famous Red Hospital. Basically, it's a cow hospital. So it's for all of the lost, lonely cows who are a bit ill. They come here.
have swinging cots so that they don't get separation anxiety, which is adorable.
So after a 6 to 7 hour drive, what we did was we visited, as you've seen, the cow hospital and also the camel and cow fair, which was really cool. We've now made it to Jodhpur, which is known as the Pink City. No, sorry, not the Pink City, the Blue City. And now we're going on an old city walking tour. First, we're going to get some food, and then some mango lassi. Apparently, it's the best in India. Megan?
Mango lassi?
Like a smoothie, a mango smoothie with like yogurt.
Okay, then we bring a dairy tablet.
Definitely. Let's go.
In the middle of Jodhpur, we are at the step well, which used to be used for drinking water, but now it's just more used for swimming, and it's from a spring, and it can get as high or as low. Currently the water is about 75 feet deep. Okay, lighting is terrible, but we had an amazing evening, so we went for a little bit of a snack first in a local restaurant, and we had aloo gobi and some, what is it? Is it mitti roti or mitten roti? Missi roti, which is gluten-free. And then we went and we did the walking tour around Jodhpur, which is so busy, so crazy, and we were walking through at rush hour. Delhi is also crazy, but because in Jodhpur the streets are so narrow, the people just become part of the traffic. So as people, we were in the traffic jam, like along with the motorbikes and the tuk-tuks and everything. Then also on the walking tour we tried some lassi, which is like a yogurt and ghee drink, Well, some people knew it as a drink, but when we had it, it was more like a...
ghee in it.
No, she spent ages saying how it had ghee in it.
It has ghee in it, everybody.
Yeah. Were you not listening?
No.
But one girl on the trip recently went on a yoga retreat where people were having enemas, and she spent the whole time we were eating this lassi saying how it was the same thing they used in the enemas, which was really off-putting. But anyway, we enjoyed it. So it was almond. There were almonds in it and some other nuts, cashews and cardamom flavors. I thought it was delicious. But everybody, Rhys thought it was too sweet, and a few people said it was too sweet. I disagree. I loved it. And then Rhys tried a samosa from a place that has been there since 1910.
Amazing.
And the rest
Really
of the
good.
group also tried samosas, but I did not. They did have a gluten-free option, not of a samosa, but of something else, but I just wasn't very hungry. And then we went for a drink on top of a rooftop. The rooftop of a Haveli looking over the Amber Fort. No, the Maharaja Fort.
No.
What fort?
It's got its own. It's neither of those.
The Maharaja?
No. You're just saying a new word.
No, I'm not. Fort in Jodhpur. Maranga. I was close. I was not just picking an Indian.
Picking an Indian word.
The Maranga Fort, and it was so nice. It was dark and we saw the lights of the city. It was just a lovely little time that we had exploring Jodhpur, and I'll tell you in the morning what we've got coming up because it's pretty exciting. See you then.
See you next time.